This year? I mean, obviously, you got a not necessarily ceiling for yourself, but there's some, I'm sure you got some type of number in your mind of some sort.
I don't have necessarily a number, but honestly, like I said, all those articles I read and me not hearing my name and all the doubts, it's really just got me in this crazed mode to prove people wrong. So I'm just looking to have an incredible season, to be honest with you. And like I said, I got to focus on so many little things to get there, but that's something that I'm going to focus on during camp.
Moving from linebacker and everything like that, how's that helped you at edge, on the edge now?
I'm pretty good with my feet as far as in space. I just, I had to trust my speed being at that position. That's the biggest thing. And but it's helped a lot. Just as far as understanding the defense, that's what really helped me. Being linebacker, I had to know where everyone was. So moving the end is simpler for me, but I still know where everyone else is. So it kind of gives me an idea of what I can get away with, who has support, on the outside of me, different things of that nature.
What's been your take on some of the newer defensive ends that come in, Lawrence and Lambert and some of those guys?
What about them?
What's been your take on some of the new guys, because especially JUCO guys, you're going to have to contribute probably.
Yeah, they've actually picked up the base defense pretty well. They have a lot of traits that I see that they could help us out a lot. Especially the JUCO guys, a lot of explosiveness. So I'm looking forward to when we get in pads. I think tomorrow we'll see what they got when they join us. Have everyone in the practice. So we'll see how it goes then.
What's that like having the freshmen separate from the veteran the first 2 days?
I think it's helped them a lot. They get to see the drills, get to see how we practice and how Coach Malzahn likes it, so that I'm pretty sure when they have their practice, they keep it going and try to keep the pace going. So when we come in together tomorrow, no one should miss a beat.
Well, Darius, you got any idea why you don't get the credit you think you should?
I guess it's the fact that D, stood out so much towards the latter of the season, and no one pays attention to quarterback hurries. I guess they think they don't matter, but it's all good. And everything happened for a reason, and that's my fuel for this season. So it's gonna pay dividends when the season gets here.
When you look across the line, and obviously you guys aren't hitting each other yet, but when you look at Braden Smith, what's your first reaction, that freshman tackle?
He reminds me a lot of Christian Westerman. I've never seen a freshman come in that big other than Christian. I haven't seen him so much because we're separate in practice, but that's a huge dude. When I first saw him on his recruiting visit, I thought it was somebody's dad. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do.
How's Carl coming along in his recovery?
He's doing good. I don't know the timetable on it, but I know because we were in rehab together all summer. So I know he works hard and he's trying to get back as soon as he can.
You physically 100%?
I'd say about 95, but when I get out there, like I said, the adrenaline gets to going. I haven't missed a beat yet, so I'm hoping to continue to do that and get back in the groove of things.
Is it your leg now?
No, the leg is fine. Like I said, I had that surgery in June, but they put a rod in there, so that's no problem. It's just the foot had to get back used to running in cleats and planning and all that, so we're just getting the soreness out, that's it.
Which leg was it? Left or right?
The right leg, I had a stress fracture, and then it was my left foot.
All right. When you look at what this defensive line maybe is capable of, what do you think that you guys can do by the middle of the season when everything kind of sees a cohesive?
Honestly, I'm looking forward to being one of the top D-lines in the nation. I haven't been a part of that here. We've had the talent, but we haven't, gelled it together. It's our first year actually having the same coaching staff. So I think that's going to help, and we have 5 seniors along the D-line, and a lot of people with experience. And hopefully the JUCO guys can come in and add some depth so we can continue to do that like we did last year and stay fresh. So I don't think no other D-line does that like we do. That's why we were able to wear teams down. So I'm looking forward by mid-season. I'm hoping to be one of the most feared defensive lines.
Coach Malzahn talked a little bit today about counting on seniors to take it to another level, and that's kind of what leads teams to be championship teams. Does he express that to you guys, and how much of you guys put that on your shoulders, the seniors and the upperclassmen?
He's expressed that a lot, and I was fortunate enough to be here in the 2010 year. That was the biggest senior class besides this one that we have this year. So the fact that we have so many seniors and so much game experience, I think that's what's paying dividends now. Because like I say, practice is just rolling through, and I think that's because of some part of so many seniors and guys out there that just know how to practice and know how to play. So once the season get here, I think they'll be able to, help the young guys mature faster than they normally would.
What was the worst thing you heard, maybe media or Twitter or anything like that, that's kind of motivated you?
The things about D4, who's going to replace D4, but the number one thing, it was one guy on Twitter, and I know it wasn't on purpose. But he named like who was gonna take D's spot, and my name wasn't on there. And the number one biggest thing was during the spring game, and I screenshot it and I have it in my phone. Me and Carr were on the sideline, and ESPNU was just talking only about Carr. Didn't say my name. Didn't say nothing about me being hurt, missing the spring or nothing. So that was been, like during rehab, that was on my mind. Get back and get my name out there. That was the biggest drive for me.
I think I may have wrote that, by the way. I'm not kidding. I think I left your name out on it.
Hey, appreciate it.
Do you feel like this defense is overlooked a little bit?
Yeah, honestly I do, because beginning of the season, before the offense got to rolling, the defense kept us in a lot of those games. Mississippi State, Ole Miss, the tight games we had to win, you know. And the biggest thing with us, we gave up a lot of big plays as far as the defense, but as far as somebody just beating us up down the field, that didn't happen. And we played a good game against Georgia all game. You know, we let Aaron Murray come back at the end. Alabama, we choked them out. They had a few long chucks to Amari Cooper. And then Florida State, we had them choked out. I mean, we just slipped up at the end of a few games, but we're back trying to prove, because all we hear about is the offense. So that's what's driving us as a defense, you know, to get our names out there.
How good do you guys think you can be as a defense?
Honestly, with so much experience out there, I'm planning on and hoping that we can be top in the SEC, top 5, top 3, you know. But that's gonna take care of itself as we, like I said, we get the D line going. Because as the D line go, I feel like that's how the defense will go. But we'll see how things go.